So we're back in Clark, our headquarters. I'm glad you supported us in Singapore. We met a lot of people. We accomplished a lot in Singapore. So now that we are back in Clark and the racing season has started, we've seen a lot of people training around. And Clark is the most, personally for me, I could say almost the perfect place to train if you were a biker, a runner, a mountain biker. Just because the roads are clean, minimal stoplights, and that's the reason why sometimes we invite our friends from overseas to come over here. But today we're gonna show a little bit of tutorial again. Remember, this page is all about sharing what we experience on the road, and sometimes it's not too bad to learn something new. So today we're just gonna show you the value of having a very solid team, and that's what we were trying to build in Singapore, how a community can ride together and try to use each other's talents and strengths. So what we want to show you is how myself and Tommy the Tank, how we work together in synchronous harmony and come up with really fantastic rides that you see in CLEX and all those events. So as you know, Tank is 3 times my size. So sometimes you just have to be you just really have to accept what skills you have and don't overreach so that you don't set yourself up for failure. So since Tank produces 3 times more power than I do, for the record, my FTP, if you guys are into numbers, my FTP is around 180 watts, so it's not that big. I make it up through aerodynamics. So we're gonna show you how I try to work with Tank, how he breaks the wind for me so that I can conserve more energy, and when I want to use my 180 watt FTP, however small it is, I can amplify that with say aerodynamics. At the end of the day, the fastest guy, whatever wattage you do, gets to the hill first and gets to the buffet table first. There you go. Okay, so we're just gonna unpack and join us today. Okay.
If there was a prize for the season's best domestique, chances are CRZ's Tommy the Tank would be among the nominees. The 52-year-old American did impressive work throughout the 2023 season, including big pulls in key international races, L'Etape Thailand by Tour de France. Thanks to his help, CRZ won the overall yellow jersey and finished Tom himself second overall. What goes into those victories? And what does it take to be a domestique on a top-level amateur team? Here are the keys to being a successful gregario in today's peloton. Passion. First off, to be a good domestique, a rider must embrace the role. A rider must recognize that they will never win a climbing heavy tour themselves, but have the skills to help someone else. It takes a village. Though only one rider stands on the winner's podium, cycling is a team sport, and all the big captains know they cannot win races alone. Taking pride in being part of a winning team can be as satisfying as crossing the line first. For the job that Tom does, he fully embraces it because he gets the respect from others on the team, and you feel valued. He has built up this diesel engine over the past 3 years, and he can ride the front all day, and he is fine with that because he trained for that. The people following behind him in the peloton are actually worse off than me. During the L'Etape in 2023, Tom and I figured we did about 90% of the race together at the front. I love it. That's our job. Tom really embraces that role now. Do the work. There's a lot of work that goes into being the first guy at the front of the peloton. Tom's job is to go so hard that no one can attack, or if there is an attack, go hard enough to neutralize the danger for his GC captain. That takes some serious horsepower against a peloton of 400 legs. His diesel engine has improved dramatically the past couple of years. To train for this work, you do less high-end stuff, and you do more of that hard tempo training.
I'm gonna wake up early now.
Et le vainqueur de ce Tour de France, c'est lui, le The winner is 66K or 137.
Yes, the winner of the 109th edition of the Tour de France, representing
Yellow jersey. They are amateur.
Voilà, qui va recevoir bien sûr le maillot jaune, le lion de ciel en présence d'Invaluable, Madame le maire de Paris et de Michel Mathieu, directeur général de...
congratulated by Anne Hidalgo, the mayor of Paris, alongside Michel Mathieu, the general manager
It's because of you.
of LCA.
It's because of you, Tom. Thank you very much. These guys are great guys.
Il est revenu bien sûr avec l'enfant, le petit lion, et bien, on va dire que la famille Rouleur va sans doute faciliter à trouver quelques peluches à offrir à la petite Frida le soir quand elle aura du mal à s'endormir.
Again, just celebrating the moment here every single day, telling us, you know, we still have a few more stages. We have to cut the finish line. We have to go all the way. You are here now. You've made it all the way. On top of the world.
Voilà, et on entend le public évidemment qui crie son nom. Beaucoup de supporters danois présents, bien sûr, tout au long du parcours. Le Danemark, eh bien, nouvelle nation très forte du cyclisme international.
The reason he can do it now is that 3 years ago, Tom started working with CRZ and myself coaching him. I told Tom, you start out, you can only do it for 2 hours. Then slowly you can do it longer and longer. It's about controlling your lactate. And by doing that, it's created a huge base for over here. Know your motor. Accepting your abilities is a key step, followed up by working on your strong points. Tom, though he doesn't climb poorly for a big rider, knows that his work comes on the flats, or on the flats after some early climbs. So he trains accordingly, to be there in the meat of the race when no one is watching on TV, and discreetly peel off near the finish line when everyone is watching. All cyclists more or less train the same amount, so it's more about defining your specific role. Tom doesn't need to be there in the high mountains, so it doesn't matter if Tom weighs 1 kilo more. In fact, he needs to have my kind of engine to be able to ride at the front with 1 or 2 other guys, or by myself, like it was at the L'Etape, to ride 40 km to 100 km at a tempo that doesn't let a breakaway go away. We train for what's specific to what we do. Tom is 90 kilograms, I am 58 kilograms, and I can put out 200 watts on a normalized day. Tom can put out 350 watts, and that is 3 to 4 hour day. A fit person in the public would struggle with that for an hour. But because we've trained for doing that all Christmas, and I am 45 and I've been doing it for a long time, I have the capacity. Some guys might read that and say, okay, that's what I have to do to be pro. But Tom is 90 kilograms and he has a day job. Weighing in at 90 kilograms, is a standout rouleur in the world of amateur cycling due to his unique physical attributes and powerful riding style. Despite not fitting the traditional image of a cyclist in terms of body type, Tommy excels as a rouleur due to his exceptional strength and endurance on flat terrain. As a rouleur, Tommy plays a crucial role in the team dynamics, often acting as a powerhouse in leading the peloton, setting a high tempo, and controlling the race pace. His ability to maintain high speeds for extended periods makes him an invaluable asset in races, especially in breakaways and chase scenarios. Comparing Tommy to Tim El Tractor de Klerk, another renowned rouleur in professional cycling, both riders share similar characteristics in terms of their roles. However, Tommy's unique physiology sets him apart. His sheer strength and muscular build contribute to his dominant performance as he pushes through wind resistance and maintains momentum on flat stretches. To excel as a rouleur, a cyclist needs to possess a combination of physical attributes including high power output, muscular endurance, and aerodynamic efficiency. Tommy embodies these qualities exceptionally well, allowing him to thrive in his role despite not conforming to the stereotypical cyclist body.
Tell me when there's a gap. Tell me when there's a gap. Okay.
Tommy the Tank's unconventional physique, combined with his remarkable physical abilities, make him a standout rouleur in the world of amateur cycling. His strength, endurance, and tactical awareness set him apart as a force to be reckoned with on the flat roads, making him a key player in any team's success.
Yo, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Today, a lot of the events are happening here. So if you get to visit us, we will be here. We can do some swimming. That's a swimming arena. How young are you?
Oh yeah?
You're still a baby. I'm just joking. You're 9 years old already.
Yes.
How about your older sister?
Oh yeah?
13 years old. So it's never too late to go into sports, right?
Yes.
And sometimes when you have supportive dads like that, you gotta love them, right?
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay, be a good boy. Drink your vegetable. Oh no, eat your vegetables and sleep early. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So welcome to our backyard. We are here at New Clark City, and we have our friends over here. What are you doing here?
Just sightseeing.
Sightseeing. So if you think that Vince is crazy, when are you turning 18, Vince?
May 1.
May 1. When are you slimming down?
May 2.
May 2. May 2. Well, I wanted to give a short introduction to our playmates over here. They're also from Cainta, so if you guys are from Cainta,
Yes.
look for this insane people because they're doing gravel. How's the gravel?
Good.
So I think
Very nice experience.
they did say that the gravel route is rideable. Yeah?
Yeah, it's rideable.
So anyone who is into road biking, I myself and Tom, we encourage you just to try, right? Just to try this new sport called gravel riding. I think it's something that can add a little bit of adventure. What I like about gravel, it's competitive, but at the same time, it's super fun. How young are you, sir?
54.
So even at that age, it's never too late to enjoy, right? And it's
Yeah,
never
right.
too late to stay healthy. So just to give you an idea what these guys are talking about, this is the gravel ride. There it is. So if you can see it, we're gonna be doing the 240. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna go home. So we will be meeting up with Vince today. He's back from a long vacation and he ate too much during the vacation. So he gained a few steaks on the tummy. So we're gonna have to guide him how to be back on the saddle. So today's route, we are going from Quest Hotel all the way to NCC and back. So hopefully you get to see what a typical day is if you get to visit us in Clark. We have guests from the US, Singapore. Sometimes we have guests from the Middle East. So join us on our workshops, training camp. Last climb of the day, and then you're gonna enjoy the downhill after that hill over there. It's a 5-kilometer downhill after this last wall, okay? This is the final wall. After this, it's a 5-kilometer downhill. Very nice. Okay. Okay, that's our next climb. I think that would be around 8 to 10%. So all you gotta do is just do exactly what you were doing a while ago, okay? So we're trying to focus on Vince to get his confidence back again after a long layoff. Almost the same size. Wow. Vince, you can be a lead out next time. That's it. Together. Good form. Good form. When your foundation starts with proper posture, proper technique, proper mindset, even if you get a long layoff like Vince, the moment that you get back into the saddle, it just feels like you were never gone at all. Tom can see it. Almost there, you see that? Come on. 50, just give me 50 meters. 50 meters, good. This is just 10%, good. Once you get there, you can take a rest on the downhill. This is your main workout. After this, everything's good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Come on, almost there. Do not turn it off. Do not turn it off. You gotta keep going. The moment that you turn off. Very good form, Vince. You can see the finish line, you can see the top. You can see the top. Do not turn it off. Almost there. You're gonna see yourself on the video, your posture is good. Just your fitness. You see that ridge, right? That's the finish line. One gear down. Very nice. One gear down. And then you can rest all you want on the downhill. Okay, that's a very long downhill. So Vince is clearly unfit. This is his first day of riding again. So we want to guide him, create an environment where he doesn't stress out, guided. So that's what we do if you get a chance to travel here in Clark, we'll be more than happy to ride with you guys. Climb, do not overpower it, okay? Just use your hamstring, hold the hoods exactly like that. So that's the advantage of having a custom fit bike. It does not overstretch you, so it protects your lower back, avoids numb hands, numb fingers. And for Vince, who had a long layoff, he's just starting to ride again. He's so happy he's gonna have his 18th birthday soon, so he can join us in other events overseas. Good form, Vince. Almost there. Vince, 100 meters to go, huh? There's the finish line. 100 meters to go. Good form. Stretch those legs. Good form. Almost there. Do not give up now, okay? Don't be agitated. Don't be excited. Just control it. Remember, climbing is not simply brute force. You gotta work with the gradient. You gotta synchronize your heart rate with your cadence. The number one cause of distraction in climbing is you overthink too much. So do not overanalyze. Almost there. 50 meters to go. Just get to that peak. Get to that peak. One gear down. One more gear down. Very good. And then slowly go to your big ring. Steady, easy. Once you get to the downhill, okay? Very good. Very nice. Very nice, Vince. Good job, man. So, it's all about you focusing. Perfect. Done. Yes. Woohoo! So let's go. Okay, take it easy, yeah? Take it easy on the downhill. Welcome to your backyard, Vince, at the Aquatic Center. Very nice. So when you grow up, you can compete there. Follow Tom. So let's get you some really good drinks because you deserve it. Follow Tom. So welcome to New Clark City. This is where we would usually hold our workshops. Coming from Clark, that's the stadium where we typically do our running. And then this is where we typically do our snacks. Okay, thanks for testing it, Tom. That it's slippery.
Shit.
Okay,
The camera on.
do it again. Okay, let's have. So Dexter, Freddie, Ben, if you get a chance to come over here, David, this is where we will be doing our sessions. Okay, did you break a nail? Congratulations, Vince. Oh, Tom. Ultra gravel.
Gravel. Pretty soon. 2 weekends away.
So we're gonna be joining this to test 3D printed. We're gonna do the 240.
That was funny. It's like,
Ah, you were standing up.
yeah.
And then you just slipped. Oh, okay.
I like just unclipped and I put my foot down and it just kept
Ah, okay. So, even with the chunkiness, you can still climb, huh? Very good. So everyone's busy. Tom is busy. That's Vince. So if you can join us next time on our, we hold workshops over here. You don't have to be a super climber, but you can join us to do that. And that's the venue. Right? Okay. Well, you survived.